haven't been on camera since like August 2020, so I'm gonna be real freaking awkward in this video. I'm so sorry about it. Hello friends! Did you miss me? I'm really sorry. I disappeared again. For today's video, we're going to be doing the second year in a row installment of my birthday video for Johnny. If you're unaware, last year I did a birthday video for NCT's Johnny where I made like a bunch of coffee drinks for him, and it was like a real cute fun time, and I enjoyed doing it. So I wanted to kind of up the sophistication this year a little bit. Nothing crazy. So first we should take a look at what is on the menu for today's video. Isn't that fun? I have a menu this year. I'm so freaking smart. To start off, we're going to do the cake. Or the tart, I should say. Da-da-da! Here she is. It is a cheese tart. Souffle cheese tart. Yeah, so it's basically kind of like a cheesecake, but fluffier and softer, I guess. I don't know. I haven't eaten it yet, obviously, because we're gonna be decorating it first. So, let's get this show on the road. I'm really nervous. Basically, the look that we're going for with the cake, a sunflower design. Isn't that so cute? Because Johnny just uploaded a JCC the morning I'm filming this, and in that JCC he is getting his nails done, and he's like getting a sunflower design, and he talks about how much he likes sunflowers. And we're going to be drawing like the outline of the leaves in black, and then we're going to be using this, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I'm going to be using this icing tip to do some buttercream frosting yellow petals, and then we're going to do blackberries in the middle for the black middle part of the sunflower. All right, I'm kind of putting this off right now. I'm a little actually nervous to do this. Let's go. Let's do it. All right, I'm focusing, channeling positive energy. I'm channeling Johnny's positive energy. I feel like my noggin is gonna be in this video the entire time. Can I tell you guys, when I went to Target to get these supplies, and I literally grabbed the last like container of blackberries. I was like, oh my god, something is, I don't know who or what, but something is on my side today, and something is making sure this video goes well. It's a little off-center. Let's just move them over. Okay, I'm gonna be a little quiet here because I gotta focus, okay? What in the hell? I think maybe the top of the cake is so, like, it's a very, as I said before, it's a souffle, so it's very airy, even on the top. Okay, sunflower is done. It definitely looks more like a medallion. Why is it kind of like a weed leaf? It's like a giant weed leaf. We're just gonna pretend it looks nice, because that's what we agreed on, guys, right? We're gonna pretend it looks fine. Look how that looks. It's not professional at all. It's a freaking Ziploc bag, but it works for me. Okay, let's do little, so basically we're just gonna be doing little like dollops. Ugh, this is so annoying already. Oh, it's definitely way too thick. Oh shoot, how do I do this? I have an idea. Crisis averted. Justine has a thought. I think because the top of the cake is so sensitive, and because I made the icing like way too thick, I just have to pull them off. It's gonna take a very long time. Okay, so, it's finished. Wow. I know. It's, here's the thing. I wouldn't necessarily put it on my application to the Culinary Institute of America, but I don't think it's a complete failure. I don't know. I'm okay with it. It's definitely, she's a little ugly. I think it's my fault though, because I assumed that buttercream frosting and this essentially very soft cheesecake-like tart would work fine together, which they did not. Every time I tried to squeeze out that frosting, the freaking cake would just like rip apart. So it was very difficult. I ended up just taking like a wet spoon and like trying to smooth over the petals. It's not the end of the world. There are much more things to worry about besides the fact that my sunflower tart looks ugly. You know, it's fine because it's not for me. It's for Johnny. Shit, that makes me feel worse though. Okay, so let's put her back in the fridge. We're gonna bring her out at the end of the video for a taste test. I'm not gonna taste it right now just for continuity reasons. Also, I need to take pictures with it. I don't want it, but now I don't want to take pictures with it because it's a little bit the peril that this tart has caused me over the past 2 days. You guys don't know because I didn't film myself baking it, but I didn't realize that the recipe called to make my own crust, and had I realized that, probably would have just bought store-bought. I don't know why I didn't realize that, but I guess I just have a grapefruit for a brain. I hate making crust. This crust looks awful. It feels awful. Never again. Never again in my life will I make a crust. Okay. Putting her back in the fridge. She's gonna go bye-byes for a little bit while we make some drinks for Mr. Johnny. Alrighty, now it's time for the part that I'm a little more comfortable with. In the first installment of this series, I talked about having a caffeine sensitivity and all this dramatic exposition about it. I drink coffee every day now. I do still think I have sensitivity to it. I probably shouldn't be drinking it because I have anxiety and it does make it worse sometimes, but I think I just got kind of used to it. And because of that, I have been using my espresso maker weekly now. I use it almost at least once a week to make lattes at home, and I have gotten so good at making the most bomb oat milk lattes ever, which, by the way, if you've never had oat milk in your coffee, Johnny, I'm talking to you, oat milk in your coffee. He hasn't talked about it yet, so I don't know if he knows, but it is the best. I'm gonna need you to try that, sir. I'm gonna need you to try it. It is so good. The first drink we have on the menu today is a Beary Mocha. This is gonna be in a special glass. Let me go get the special glass. Look at her! Sunny side up mug. Big shout out to my girl Darian for doing the group order for this mug. It's Sunny Side Up, which, if you're unaware, that's Johnny's DJ program, which we still have not gotten the second episode of. Not sure what that's about. I'm not gonna blame you, Johnny, because I know how SM can be, but we're waiting, just so you know. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be attempting latte art again, which if you remember from the first video, did not work out very well, because at that time I really had no experience making my own coffee, but now that it's been a year, I've had a year of practice, I feel a little more comfortable, and I got a little milk creamer pour thing with the spout, so I can do the little, yeah. Gonna be good. So let's start this puppy up. I'm gonna need a spoon. I still have not gotten around to getting one of those scoopers. What are they called? Or no, the things that push down the espresso. I still have not gotten around to buying one of those because I don't think this machine over here came with one, and if it did, it's long gone. Wow, that's way too much. Oh, lovely. Running your own cafe business is just so messy. Am I right, guys? Can anyone else relate? What if I did run my own K-pop boy cafe? Oh my god, that would be so fun. I would suck though, because as we can tell, I suck at baking. I'm very messy, and I'm disorganized by nature. So I'm an Aries, okay? I don't think any Aries person should be running a business. Speaking of astrology though, we're gonna talk about this a little bit more later, but Johnny's a Virgo Rising. He was born at 7 p.m. We finally figured it out. So shocking to me personally, because I always thought that he was a fire sign rising. I always thought that he was a Leo rising. Probably, and I definitely thought that because he gets along so well with Mark. Mark is a Leo, but we'll talk more about astrology things later. Let's get this water going. By the way, this is not how I usually have my little Mr. Coffee setup. I usually have it over by the sink, but for the video purposes, it needs to be over here, and the microwave's in the way, and the cord's not long enough, and it's just such a big tragedy for me. Okay, she's on there real tight. Put our mug, and boop. Yep, she's a brewing. I think that's on brew. It should be. It better be. Oh god. Can y'all tell me, is it off? Can y'all see that? Is it off? Okay, I think we're all good. So we're gonna move that away, and now we're going to build the mocha part. So I'm gonna be doing two different things for the mocha. I'm gonna be doing 1 spoonful of Hershey's cocoa powder. Let's just give that a little mixy mix. In the last video, I was so repulsed by the taste of pure espresso. I've gotten a lot more accustomed to it now. Obviously, it's definitely like an acquired taste, and I was rewatching that video as I was getting ready this morning, and I was really laughing so hard because I was so repulsed by it. That smells really good. So, yeah, just giving that a little taste. It's definitely very bitter because of the cocoa and the espresso. So we're gonna add some ghirardelli white chocolate flavored coffee syrup. Let's do just a spoonful, and we'll give that a little stir, and then we'll just give it a little taste to make sure it's not too sweet or too bitter. Oh, perfecto. I'm so good at this. Now let's get it moving with the other part of this latte, which is the fun part, which is the latte art part. I'm gonna be using both oat milk and half and half. I'm going to first heat up the oat milk in this little creamer container. Should be plenty. I'm gonna be microwaving it for like 2 minutes. And so while that's microwaving, I'm gonna show you guys the new tool I've been using. Now, you might be wondering, Justine, you have an espresso machine. Why aren't you using the milk frother on it? Because I got this guy. My dental drill. No, I'm kidding. It's a handheld milk frother. So it literally does the same thing as that, except it doesn't steam it. So what I do is I heat it up in the microwave first, and then I froth it so that it gives the same effect. But to be completely honest, I found that this works so much better than whatever steamer is on that espresso machine. It's probably because the espresso machine I have is like $30. Alright, so we have our warmed half and half ready, and it's actually pretty hot. I think I got it too hot. Oh well. Alright, and so now we're gonna take the milk frother and froth away. It's really powerful, like for such a tiny device. It seriously works so well. Since this video is about Johnny, now's a good time to just think about like what he's probably doing right now. He's probably asleep because it's like what, 2 a.m. in Korea right now? 12 a.m. Yeah, something like that. It's like real foamy on top. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, just give it a couple more. So basically, as you froth it too, you'll see it start to like rise to the top. And that's kind of like, once it's risen like more than halfway up, that's how you know it's done. So we're just gonna give it a tap, tap, tap. So the shape we're going for is kind of like a circle, I guess. No, we'll see. All right, so I'm going for kind of like a flower shape here, but basically it's just gotta be enough white space for me to dip in with a toothpick and then make like a little bear smiley face. So we'll see how that goes. So we're just gonna pour. Oh, that's so beautiful, God. Oh my God, it's actually working. I'm so shocked. Okay, maybe we can do like little ears. Ears. Oh my God. Guys, I did it. I did latte art. I could cry. I could really cry right now. All right, so now let's take a toothpick. I didn't expect that to work so well. And we're just gonna give him a little, oh shoot. I don't know if it's gonna work. I think maybe the crema is too thick. All right, so, well, I don't think it's really gonna work, but it kind of looks like Mickey Mouse. But we have a semblance of a bear. We have the ears and the round little face, and guess what a bear reminds me of? Bears remind me of Johnny. It's just so cute. I'm gonna put it right there. It's gonna sit right there. All right, so let's take a look at the next item that we have on the menu, which I believe should be the Virgo Rising Caramel Macchiato. As I said in last year's video, caramel macchiatos are still my go-to, even though light and sweet Dunkin' drinks, oh, so good. Caramel macchiatos still have like a special place in my heart. So we're gonna be doing a salted caramel variation of it. So I have here some fresh espresso that I made this morning and that I chilled, but actually before I get ahead of myself here, we're gonna start by putting the ice. Sorry, that was so loud. Start by filling the glass with some ice, and actually we're gonna take this back to the freezer because it shouldn't be sitting out. Caramel macchiatos, at least the Starbucks style version of it, are very infamous for having the gradient. So to get that gradient, we're gonna be doing the milk first. How much is that? I think that's a good amount. Now we're gonna be taking our clean milk frother and frothing the cold milk as the cold oat milk as best as we can. So I'm basically just frothing what's left in the creamer cup so that we can get like a good frothy foam type thing to put on top. Oh yeah, so I was talking about it earlier a little bit, but Johnny recently revealed through a fan questionnaire his birth time, and through his birth time we found out that his rising sign is Virgo. And you know, if you're not into astrology, you're probably like, what the hell, why does this even matter? It matters to me, okay, because I like astrology. And because I was so convinced that he was like a Leo rising, or like at least maybe a Sag rising. I was just so shocked. But yeah, I know Johnny and Do-young already did a JCC where they went and got their fortunes told, but I would love to see them get like a astrological reading or something. That would seriously soothe my spirit. That's good. That's good enough for me. All right, I'm just gonna do a double tap for that. And now I'm gonna move back over to the cold espresso. So basically, just going to take, I'm gonna do 2 spoonfuls of this and then just get a little taste to make sure it's, you know, salty caramelly enough. But we are gonna be putting caramel drizzle on top, so I don't wanna go too crazy with it. Could use just 1 more. Beautiful. Okay, perfect. All right, so now for the fun part where we get to see the pretty little gradient. You know, I've actually never done this with oat milk, so it might not be, because oat milk is not as thick as whole milk, so it might not give the exact same effect, but I'm hoping. All right, let's put it in the light and, oh yeah, boy. Oops, running out of space. Oh, that's pretty. That's very pretty. I very much enjoyed that. Okay, let's get the cream. Let's get a little bit of froth. Oh! I just spilled it all the way down the side, y'all. I have to, hold up. I really thought it wouldn't slide off the ice. but it clearly did. Alrighty. Okay. Looking a little more cleaned up, a little more dapper now. Okay, I think it's time for some caramel drizzle. This is a really pretty drink. Turned out a lot better than I thought it would. Alright. And boop ba doo 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 doo, cross hatching. Oh no. You guys aren't gonna believe what just happened. You know what happened with the froth? The same thing happened with the caramel. Can you guys believe? Can y'all believe that my peanut-sized brain didn't think to not put it on the ice again? Like I just did 2 seconds ago? Wow, amazing. All right. You know, I'm not really being a good representative of Jafam here, am I? I promise we're not all this fucking stupid. I'm actually gonna sip it a little bit. Oh, but that is so good. In the name of Johnny Suh, that is freaking delicious. It's a little bit of a mess getting here, but here it is, Virgo Rising, the drink that I invented. I did not invent this, Starbucks did, but I'm gonna need a freaking wet paper towel to clean this up. You guys ever just feel like a wet paper towel? Because that's how I feel right now. Let's get our surface a little cleaner because we got the last drink coming up next, y'all. Let's check the menu. What is it? It's the Amethyst Ade. I'm getting like so creative today. Oh, I love myself. I really do. So the inspiration behind this drink mainly comes from TikTok. I was introduced to this tea. It's like something butterfly tea. It's essentially like a purplish blue tea that like changes colors based on what type of sweeteners and stuff you put in it. It's really cool. However, I did not have time to go get that. So what I ended up doing was I ended up creating 2 different blends of cold tea right here. This is just blueberry, and then this is blueberry plus some wild berry tea packets. I blended these in the hopes of it turning purple. It definitely looks a lot more like magenta, but I think I'm gonna go with this one. So the reference picture I have in my mind is like a purple lemonade type drink with fizzy water on top. Don't know how much it's gonna look like that IRL because this is definitely like a pinky color. It looks like beet juice, honestly. So we shall see, but I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze out these tea bags. All right, so here's our super concentrated blend of blueberry and wild berry tea. We're gonna go ahead and do you guys remember from the last video, the little pig spoon? We still got her. All right, so let's scoop some sugar into the 4 scoops should be good. I don't want it to be like too sugary, but I also, you know, I want it to be like a fun summer drink for the girls, you know? Ooh, oh, it smells so good. Oh yeah, that's really strong. It's very good though. Wow, I kind of popped off. Alrighty. All right, so then we're gonna be taking these cute little tiny square ice cubes. I shouldn't touch them like that. That's really unsettling. But I have these tiny square little ice cubes. Aren't they cute? And we're gonna be filling this glass. Ugh. Again. Once again. Spilling shit everywhere. I think that should be good. So when I was trying to find inspo for drinks, a lot of the times in those TikTok videos that I mentioned, they'll use stuff that's like edible flowers and like edible gold flakes like in these purple drinks, and it would look so pretty. Target did not have edible gold, okay? And that was all that was accessible to me. I'm not sure where y'all are getting this shit. We're making do with what we have, okay? All right, so let me go get the toppings. We're gonna do the tea first. And I'm just gonna give it one more stir before we pour it in. Make sure this sugar is saturated. All right, let's do a little ASMR now. I spilled it everywhere again. So it's definitely not purple. So sad. I tried my best, guys. I really did. Doesn't that sound neat? I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Let's do the final touches. So it's gonna be topped off with this raspberry and blackberry flavored seltzer water. Hopefully it doesn't explode. What the fuck was that? Ready. Isn't that beautiful? Oh wow, it gives a really, really pretty gradient. Wow, it's kind of like a ruby. So Teong, how do you say that? Teong GFs? Teong friends? Teong friends. Teong friends. Taeyong stands. If y'all wanted to do a drink for Taeyong's B-Day, I think this would be a good one. Even I accidentally created it for y'all. Here you go. Alright, so let's do our toppings now. Ooh, it kind of looks like an alcoholic drink now. Ooh, this will be a fun twisty time. Oh, shit. This will be a fun twisty little drink to have in the summertime. You could, imagine drinking this while watching the Beyond Live. That would be fun. We're gonna do a little blackberry. I wonder if I can shove it. Ooh. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. It's going down the side again. Okay. That is cute. Look at her. Come on. Give it up. It's me. Let's give it a little tasty taste before we put it in the little, the collection. Oh, that is really good. What the hell? Wait a minute. Okay, I know I was kind of joking before about like putting alcohol in this, but this would make a really good cocktail. Like, sorry, not to be that person, but oh my god. Thank you, Johnny. You know what? Because it's Johnny's birthday video, we get to thank him every single time something turns out decent. Thank you, Johnny. This is delicious. And also thank you, Johnny, for these ones. All right. Amethyst Ade. Not really amethyst, more like ruby Ade, but we tried, you know, we can just pretend it's purple, like how we pretended that the sunflower cake didn't look like shit. So, yeah, okay, let's do that. Thanks, guys. If you're gonna make any of these drinks, definitely try making this one. If you're not comfortable, if you're not like a coffee person, definitely try making this one. So, yeah. Did I even mention that amethyst is Johnny's birthstone? I don't think I mentioned. That's the whole reason I came up with the drink name. Is because amethyst is like February's birthstone. Did I just completely forget to mention that? And to end off the video, we're gonna make a little birthday setup. I've got, oh yeah, and the final item on the menu, didn't forget about the menu, like specialty candy thing of the day. I don't know. I was just like, I wanted a reason to buy chocolate. So I bought these, which I've already opened them because I couldn't help myself. And they are very delicious, by the way. Dark chocolate sea salt caramel candies. Mwah, so good. Tastes really good with that drink, by the way. Virgo Rising and these. Mwah, perfection. I'm so smart. All right. And I've also got this year, I bought these little like birthday napkins. Aren't they cute? Only for Johnny. Only for Johnny would I spend $70 freaking at Target. Oh, I should not be admitting that on the internet. I feel it's so embarrassing. Oh well, whatever. Ta-da! This is it. I don't know what else you were looking for out of a K-pop boy birthday video. Wasn't that a lot of fun? It was a lot of work for me. No, I'm joking. I did have a lot of fun doing this, as I always do. I wouldn't have done it again if I you know, if it stressed me out. So I want to get a cut of one of the leaves. So I'm just gonna get a blackberry piece. Oh, yeah, that crust. So tough. So tough. I feel like I'm scaring a lot of people with this knife work right now. I'm so sorry. Maybe baking, like, isn't my forte. That's fine. I think I should just stick to making drinks next year. I think I'm gonna do that. Well, if it looked ugly before. Okay. Alright, we got a piece out. Not without, some casualties, but... Oh wait, the blackberry. Boop. There we go. Alright. It's so ugly. I'm so sorry. Yeah, the crust is very... not crust. But... the inside is definitely a little crumblier than I thought it would be. But it definitely tastes very good. It's very, it kind of tastes like a cheesecake. Ooh, the buttercream frosting really makes it. Ooh, yeah. Okay, well, she's not the prettiest sight, but she's edible. She's definitely edible. Ooh, the blackberry. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. This is literally me having dinner with myself in front of the camera. It's just so sad. How old is Johnny turning? I feel like I never know this because the Korean and international ages like do confuse me a little bit. If I'm correct, I do, like I said, this confuses me, but it always has. In Korean age, well, he's already 27, right? Because in Korea, like everyone turns a year older on January 1st, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like I should know this by now. I've been a K-pop stan for like what, like literally years, but I don't know why it still perplexes me. But yeah, I believe international age, so let's just say this: happy 26th birthday, Johnny. Oh god, he's so old. Says me, who's about to turn 23. But yeah, I really love doing stuff like this because I still obviously love home cafe content. You know what? I actually just realized I never tried the Little Bear latte, so let's give it a sip. Oh, that is delish. Oh, that is real good. Oh, look at the little gradient too. Yeah, she's real good. Oh, that is so good. So good. Ace job, Justine. All right, I really popped off with what I did with the drinks really makes up for what happened, the travesty that happened with the cake tart thing, but it's fine. It's fine. We live and we learn. Also, I hope you like my little dark berry and chocolate charcuterie board. I guess it's not a charcuterie board because it's not meat, but we got some blackberries, we got some craisins, and we got the dark chocolate sea salt chocolate that I will take a bite of right now. I really hope there's not food in my teeth. Can you guys let me know if there's food in my teeth? I'm scared to open my mouth. All right, so some final words. Again, happy birthday, Johnny. I think what we learned today here is it's the effort that counts, especially because I'm having a birthday party for someone who's literally not even here. This is like you know what, like I say that this is for Johnny, but this is also for me because like I'm also so proud of myself. Also, this is probably some form of mental illness, but it's fine. We're not gonna talk about it. Oh, should I try this too? It's like a milk chocolate rose. I don't want to unwrap it though. It's so pretty. I think I might just, you know what? Ideas. This one's for me. This one's for you, Johnny. Happy birthday. This is so corny, all of it is, but it's all in good fun. Again, all in good fun. I promise I'm not crazy. So I hope this was an enjoyable experience for all of you watching. Like I said before, all recipes are going to be linked or written out down in the description, and also I'll put my inspirations down there too, like the TikToks that I saw for the Amethyst Ade. I hope that if you try any of these that it's enjoyable for you. I cannot say it enough times. happiest birthday to you, Johnny. I hope everything is going great in his life right now. That is all that I can like hope for. I know, you know, like last year was really stressful and very weird. I can't imagine being like an idol and then having to do concerts, but you don't get that instant feedback like from the audience. I just want him to know that he's still very much supported all around the world. Also, I wanted to just plug real quick, if you're interested in NCT related content, I'm actually part of a podcast called Infinity Podcast. Our podcast has 3 different units because we have a lot of hosts. So I'm part of the N25 unit, and we record every couple of weeks, and so please you can follow me on Twitter for like updates about that when a new episode comes out. I'll put my stan Twitter down in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that all JaFam around the world have a lovely Johnny Day, and I hope you have a great birthday too. All right, I love you. You're old now. You're so old. 26 is so old. Oh my god, ew.